revisit some of the action.
That was a very exciting first round. I mean, these guys are going back and forth. Both had equal takedown strikes. Here we see both fighters line themselves up, feel themselves out. Good leg kick by Bongfeldt. Oh, and a little, I'll pick your nose with my toe. Here, nice takedown attempt that didn't work. Clements winds up on top.
Lee Meehan in Bongfeldt's corner. The proprietor of the Canadian Martial Arts Center and mixed martial artist in his own right. In fact, his young teenage son, Jordan Meehan, also an active mixed martial artist, runs Rumble in the Cage. And there in the baseball cap, one of the premier striking coaches in the sport, Sean Tompkins, making sure that Chris Clements is ready for round two. Not much of a feeling out process in that opening 5 minutes. And like you said, with the 5-round championship tilt, it's going to be interesting to see whose conditioning is better in this fight.
That's what happens, you know, when you have a champion that's defending a title. He's already been there for a 5-round fight, well, potentially a 5-round fight. When it's two new guys coming in there, going for the first time for a 5-rounder, it can be tough.
Clements looking to measure. Bongfeldt hits him.
Oh, nice
flying knee.
knee.
Bongfeldt ate it, and yet shows little effect as he's now in the open guard of Clements.
He seemed to have caught that knee, caught Clements in midair.
And having seen Jesse Bongfeldt fight on myriad occasions, I can tell you this guy can take a punch.
Well, he's proved it. I mean, he's gotten some good shots, some solid elbows from Clements in the first round. And luckily, like you said, Mauro, he didn't get cut open. Those elbows are like razor blades. You get cut over the eye, no matter how tough you are, if you cannot see, the referee will stop the fight to defend the fighter.
Bongfeldt known for his submission skills. Yet, as you mentioned, Clements doing very well defending from his back for the most part, as 1 minute is gone here in round two. Now Clements looking for an armbar. Yes,
wow.
From the bottom on Jesse Bongfeldt.
Bongfeldt's elbow's way too far out. He doesn't have an armbar there.
And I was going to say that would be a huge surprise, because Bongfeldt also known for his superlative submission defense, and for Chris Clements, of course, coming from Team Tompkins. And that's been the one knock on Team Tompkins fighters, if anything, is that their ground game, their submission game needs to be elevated. And I think they've taken steps in doing that by hooking up with Extreme Couture.
Yeah, you know, Extreme Couture's got guys from all over now.
Bongfeldt has Clements back here, going for the rear naked choke.
He's under that chin. Mauro, he's under that chin. Clements is in grave danger here.
Jesse Bongfeldt has the rear naked choke on Chris Clements. He doesn't want to tap. He's out. There is a new TKO welterweight champion. His name is Jesse Bongfeldt. Oh my.
Chris is going into convulsions there. That's what happens when you get choked out.
And you know what? God bless the fighters for being athletes, for being men. But dude, if you can't escape, just tap. Live to see another day. I hate these heroes who don't want to tap, and then, you know, they risk further injury. And
exactly.
Chris Clements is a very, very skilled fighter who's got a very bright future. If you're stuck, tap.
Sometimes, you know what though, when you're in the middle of things, Mauro, the adrenaline's going, and you know everything's on the line, you're going for it, you think you're okay, the next thing you know, you're out. You don't even know you're out. That's the scary part about when you're being choked.
I can understand that as well. It's just like I say, I want the safety of the fighters to be paramount. And
I agree.
I thought he was tapping right there, but look at this now.
Yeah, well, that referee should have stepped in like 3 seconds ago.
Well, considering what we've seen so far here tonight, I'll give this referee the benefit of the doubt. It's good to see that Chris Clements is back up on his feet, and a great fight, and what a debut for Jesse Bongfeldt in TKO, invading the province of Quebec and stealing the TKO welterweight title, following in the footsteps of Georges Rush St. Pierre. And I gotta tell you, I'm pretty sure Jesse Bongfeldt has now put himself on the UFC radar with this victory.
Oh, definitely. I mean, you know, he's done some great fights. He come up here, he steals his title, and a title, like you said, that Georges St. Pierre held for 4 years. Now, I mean, if that doesn't say anything about this guy, nothing will. And he's going to have people gunning for him. If you look at what Dubé was saying, Dubé's going to be wanting him, but Dubé's got to obviously get on the winning streak again.
There is the belt, gleaming in all its glory, soon to be put around the waist of Jesse Bongfeldt, recording the rear naked choke submission win here in round 2 over Chris Clements. Let's make it official. Let's announce the new TKO welterweight champion.
Le gagnant the winner by TKO by rear naked choke after 1 minute and 57 seconds in the second round of this bout. Le gagnant par étranglement arrière, TKO, après 1 minute et 57 secondes dans le deuxième round de ce combat. And new TKO welterweight champion, nouveau champion des 170 livres, Water, Jesse Bongfeldt.
1 minute 57 seconds of round 2. Jesse Water Bongfeldt becomes the new TKO welterweight champion, and Stefan Patry, the promoter for TKO Championship Fighting, about to put the belt around his waist. And no better feeling when you're a fighter, Mark, than achieving championship status, ascending to the top of the mountain. And I don't care what anyone says about any other sports, the hardest working, the most highly trained athletes in the world are mixed martial artists, and Jesse Bongfeldt now has achieved one of his dreams, becoming a TKO champion.
Yeah, I mean, he was the Rumble in the Cage welterweight champion, but that's nothing compared to being a TKO champion. The only thing that can outclass this is being a UFC champion, in my opinion. I mean, he's reached the top of the scale, and there's only one way to go for this guy, and that's up.